So hello guys, welcome to Scouting Network, and today we are going to talk about the big game at the weekend, Man United versus Fulham, the final game before the international break kicks in. And today I'm going to talk about top 3 ways to beat Fulham at Old Trafford. Fulham, who is sitting 9th in the Premier League table and having a phenomenal season under Marco Silva, and they have lost only twice in their last 9 games, and obviously they got battered by Arsenal 3-0 at home in the last match. So let's just not waste any more time and see how we can beat Fulham. Number 3, Mitrovic is their biggest threat right now. He scored 11 goals this season for Fulham, and he is going to create a lot of trouble for our centre-back pairing, Varane and Martinez. Mitrovic versus Varane and Martinez is going to be a big key battle, obviously. Mitrovic, who is actually very physical and tall and strong striker up front, will definitely target Martinez with his physicality, but I think Martinez, who has done really well this season, can deal with him, and Varane needs to help Martinez a lot with his physicality and heading ability. Mitrovic is particularly not the quickest, so I think we will be fine in the transitions, but when it comes to the long balls or crosses into the box, Varane has to come into play massively, especially when Casemiro is not there to protect him. Mitrovic, who is a fox in the box kind of a striker, I think we have to deal with him very smartly. Otherwise, he will end up in the scoring sheet. Number 2, McFred. Yes, I know McFred is going to return again in this game, I believe, because Casemiro has been suspended and he's going to be a massive miss in this game. But McFred has to come in because I don't really think Sabitzer will be given a chance to play by Ten Hag. He hasn't really been playing a lot in this moment in time in last few matches. He was obviously injured too. But I think McTominay and Fred is going to come back and he's going to take on João Palhinha in Fulham's midfield. Palhinha is having a phenomenal season with Fulham. I think he has been one of the Fulham's best players. I think he's quite underrated in Premier League midfield, I would say. Everybody talks about the top 6 clubs holding midfielders, but I think Palhinha is doing a phenomenal job for Fulham in the holding midfield role, and he's quite energetic in midfield as well. I remember he played a blinder of a match against United in the last game when we were at Craven Cottage and we nicked a goal at the very end to win the match by and Garnacho obviously scored in that game. I remember specifically Palhinha was everywhere. He was running, he was tackling everybody. He is going to make it difficult for our midfielders, and McTominay and Fred, I'm quite worried about that midfield if I'm being honest, but I hope they can do the job. Whatever the result happens, McTominay and Fred is going to be a key player. God forbid if we lose in this game, I think McTominay and Fred will definitely be blamed in this match, but if we win this match, I think McTominay and Fred needs to have a brilliant game to win this match for us. And number 1, Wout Weghorst and Marcus Rashford link up needs to be much better than it has been in recent weeks. Rashford, who is having a phenomenal season, obviously now he has scored 27 goals this season. I really am worried because without Marcus Rashford, where are the goals coming from? At this moment in time, nobody else is scoring. Yes, we got goals in the Real Betis game where we scored 4 goals. Weghorst also scored in that match, but Weghorst scoring twice in this whole season so far, 2.5 months in. I don't really think that's good enough, even though he works really hard, but the clinicalness, the ruthlessness is just not quite there. Anthony, I don't know if he's going to play in this match. He's ill right now. If Anthony does not play, Pelestri starts. I hope Pelestri has a good game in this game. Sancho has been inconsistent as well, so Weghorst has to play a big role in this match. I don't know if he's going to score or not, but Weghorst's hold-up play is going to be very key because Fulham's defense is not that great. They do concede a lot of goals. They have conceded 38 goals so far in this season, so their defense can be gettable. I think the plan will be very simple. Weghorst holds the ball up, passes it to Bruno. Bruno puts the ball through for Marcus Rashford and Rashford just runs in behind. That will be the plan, very simple and basic. In longer term, we don't want to play like that, but we don't really have any other option at this moment in time, especially going forward, and also in the midfield we are quite weak. We need this international break badly so that we can, when we come back, we can actually reset and regroup and we go again strongly. When we get all our players back, hopefully Martial as well. I do think United will win this game against Fulham. I think the score will be 2-0 to United. Rashford and Weghorst hopefully scores this game. What do you think the score will be? Do let me know in the comments. Do smash a like on the video if you think United will go to Wembley again. And also subscribe to my channel if you are a diehard Man United fan like me.